Hello there, Kenny. Are you doing okay, brother?
Hi there.
Hey, what's up, guys? So, for those of you who saw the story that I posted a few days ago about the kid in Rowlett, and I told you that if you comment on Rowlett's Facebook page, make sure and take screenshots because they are known to illegally delete comments. That is illegal. I hope if you commented, you took screenshots because they did delete every comment that didn't worship the Rowlett Police Department. I'm out here at the city manager's office right now. Was here to speak to them about deleting comments and how this has been an ongoing issue for over a year, how I have contacted the mayor, I've contacted the police, the chief of police, the assistant chief of police, and now today I'm here speaking with the assistant city manager. She somehow didn't realize while I was holding a camera up and I have a GoPro on my chest that I was recording the whole time, and all of a sudden flipped out and said, "What? You can't record me without my permission." What I was here for today is because this is the last straw. I contacted the Hemming law firm today and was here to see if they were going to.
Hey, I understand you got some concerns or questions.
Are you the city manager?
I am. My
Okay.
name is Brian Funderburk. How you doing?
Brian Funderburg?
Funderburk, yes.
Funderburg, okay. I think I may have spoken to you about a year ago on similar issues, but unfortunately I work for a living and wasn't able to get in to meet with you.
Okay.
So I was speaking. No, I'd rather just speak right here in a public area.
All right.
So I was just speaking to the assistant city manager, and she was telling me that it is actually city policy to delete comments on on your Facebook page, on the City of Rowlett's Facebook page, and the police Facebook page.
We do have a policy about comments. Like a lot of other Facebook social media sites, if it's inflammatory, if there's pornography or anything like that, of course we're going to delete those. We don't delete comments simply because somebody disagrees with us.
I actually have evidence that
right.
the Rowlett Police does, and I have forwarded this evidence to the mayor, the chief of police, the police officer that runs the Facebook page multiple times over the last year, as well as I've also.
My card, and if you wouldn't mind sending it to me too as well.
Okay.
And if you'll do that.
And it just happened a day or two ago.
Okay.
There was that case with the 17-year-old kid.
Okay.
That, you know what I'm talking about, in
Yes,
Rowlett Park.
I do.
He was arrested. There were some people that commented on that and said, based on what the police put on their post, that they searched him for officer safety. Based on that statement from Rowlett Police, his rights were violated. Now, based on the video, they weren't. But people were commenting and saying, it sounds like a rights violation. There was no inflammatory speech. There was nothing like that. It was that people disagreed given the evidence that they had, which was very little that the police department released at the time. They believed that there was a rights violation, and they voiced their opinion about that.
So, and you're saying that those comments were deleted?
Have been deleted.
And you can show me that?
Yes, I can.
Okay.
And besides that, if they haven't saved it, they have to save that stuff, right?
Right, they do.
And so if they don't have it, then you've got another violation.
No, it will be saved. Don't worry about that. We actually do have that archived.
Okay.
So if we did delete a comment, it would be archived and we would be able to find it again.
Well, it's good to know that you guys at least admit that it is common policy for you guys to violate the law and delete people's comments.
I did not say that at all.
Well,
I said we will delete comments when the comments are inappropriate. It is our policy that we post our policy, and we will delete those comments if they're inappropriate.
What do you consider inappropriate?
There's a whole list of that.
Okay, one of the...
So vulgar language.
Okay.
Sometimes making illegal accusations.
Okay.
And I don't mean just people's free speech, because they've got that. That's why we do that.
That's what I'm seeing.
They can certainly put that on there. Now, if you have specific examples of those posts, I would like to see them. If they did not follow our policy, we will address that.
You understand, though, that policy isn't law, right? And so one of the things, for example, that it says on the Rowlett Police Department page that they'll delete comments for is if it doesn't align with our agenda. Now, I'm not sure what the political agenda of that is the wording in there. I'm not sure what the political agenda of the police department is, or I wasn't before. Now I am pretty sure. And it's that if you disagree with the police, we will remove your comment.
Well, that's not what it's supposed to be.
Well, that's even what it says in their rules. And when I talked to the officer who deletes the comments, he said, well, yeah, we reserve the right to delete anything we don't like.
Well,
I recorded that phone call over a year ago.
okay.
And then that was when I contacted you. And like I said, most of us, see, here's the problem. We're sick of the tyranny, but most of us have to work full-time jobs. We're trying to support families. We don't have the time to constantly be out trying to stop you guys. And I say you guys because really it's government as a whole. I don't know you personally. I don't know what you do and don't do, but we're losing trust in all of our government, you know? And we don't have the time to constantly be out here trying to stick up for our rights while we're paying you full time.
I don't know how I can address that, but I can address your specific concern.
Okay.
And if you can give me some examples of something that has been pulled, I will test that against our policy. And if it was pulled off inappropriately, I will fix that.
Okay.
And I will address it.
And will you also address that your policy is not law and that your policies actually violate the law?
Well, what I would address is we have checked with our city attorney before on that policy.
So, okay, that's,
So-
okay.
So now I will tell you this, if he tells me it is okay, then that is the policy we're
Okay.
going to run with.
I do remember you guys saying that the last time I spoke with you, and that was the point where I said, okay, this is over, we need to just get an attorney. Your attorney, but yeah, you basically said, go ahead and sue.
Our policies go through our attorney. We're going to
Okay.
make sure that we're clear on that and that we're okay with it.
Okay.
Now, in practice, if somebody has pulled something they should not have pulled, we will fix that.
Okay.
We will fix it.
Well, besides that, you're facing lawsuits every single time you pull something that shouldn't be pulled. You realize that, right? Every single time. I mean, I tried to, I sent Todd Gattell some case law on a guy who won $85,000 for one stupid comment that the police removed that they shouldn't have. It doesn't matter whether you go and put it back later, you know, and you guys have got to stop doing it. You know what I mean? We can't, like I said, it's too much work for us to constantly come down here and do
I don't
this.
think it's too much work if we're following our policy.
Your policy isn't law, though. Your policy violates law.
If our policy is following what our city attorney tells us,
Okay.
we're going to assume that's policy until it's tested in a different environment.
Okay.
If our guys are not following our policy, I'm going to make sure we follow our policy.
Okay. So you're going to stick to your policy until you get sued out of business, is what you're saying.
I'm going to stick to our policy until I find out that our policy is inappropriate.
Okay. And that really won't happen until
I
court.
gave you my card.
Okay.
Because I need the specific examples.
Okay.
And if you will share that with me, then I can actually test that against our policy.
Okay, well, at this point, I already know your policy violates law, so, and I do remember having this conversation now last year over the phone with you, actually, how you believe in your policy and not law. And so we'll go ahead and just move forward with everybody on here who did post a comment on the Rowlett Facebook page, and I asked you to screenshot them. Go ahead and send your information to Hemming Law Firm, and we're going to go ahead and move forward with a class action lawsuit against Rowlett. Thank you very much, sir.
All right, thank you. Now you're going to send me some stuff.
Honestly, I already told you that, you know, policy is not law.
You know what? If you can't give me the specific,
The attorney will send it.
That's what you told me that you were going to do.
Well, you would.
But you had specific examples.
Right.
That you share with somebody else, and
Right.
you were going to share those with me.
Okay, well,
We're not going to do that.
at this point,
We're not gonna
I'll ask
do
my
that?
attorney what he'll do.
All right.
I'm sure he'll send it to you.
Okay. Well, I would hope he does.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you.
All right, guys. This is a case that I have been dealing with for a very long time, and like I said, I have dropped this case multiple times because I don't have the time. Guys, I actually do work. I have a real job. To be honest with you, the reason I have time for this now is that I monetized my account, and so I can actually, you know, pay some bills while doing these videos. And so now that I've got the time, and this happened again, it's time to come back and crush these guys on this issue. I've seen this happen in multiple different cities, multiple different jurisdictions. Your city manager, police department, sheriff's department cannot censor your comments on their Facebook page. It's not their Facebook page. It's our Facebook page. It's the community's. It's government, therefore it's ours. It's the same thing as when they say you can't record in here, it's our building. No, it's not. It's not your building. It's the people's building. It's not your Facebook page, it's the people's Facebook page. Guys, if you posted a comment on Rowlett PD's website, Facebook page, if you haven't, please go do so now, because I assure you they will delete it. Nothing inflammatory, no cussing, but go and voice your opinion. If you go look at my video about Rowlett police arrests that kid, searches the vehicle for officer safety, go look up that. There's a link to their Facebook page. Rowlett, you spell R-O-W-L-E-T-T. Rowlett Police Department. Go and voice your opinion in a respectful manner on their Facebook page. Screenshot all of your comments, please. And then join the class action lawsuit against Rowlett Police Department and Rowlett, the city of Rowlett. Thanks for jumping on, guys. I see some donations on there. Sorry, I wasn't watching the screen at all while I was talking to him. I appreciate the donations. Freedom Fighter, thank you. Guys, seriously, please help me out with this one. All you need to do is go and post a comment with your opinion on the Rowlett Police Department's page. That's all you have to do, and take a screenshot of it. They're out of control. I finally have the time now to deal with this issue. Help me out. Jump on board. They're going to be tyrants. They've already told me. They don't care about the law. They only care about their policy. The worst thing that can happen is your comment gets deleted and you become part of the lawsuit and you make some money. All right? Now, the goal here wasn't to make money, but you know what? If that's the only thing that we can do to get these guys to stop violating our rights, then that's what we're going to do. Thank you, guys. I will see you all later. Thanks for jumping on the live stream.